Okay, this is kind of a personal video that well, by personal I mean I'm doing it because I know from experience. This video is for all the husbands out there who don't put their wives first. Well, by that I mean like who don't put their wives before their sisters or brothers or mothers. I understand that your mothers and your sisters and your brothers and your fathers are the people that you were raised with, and you know them best. You're closest with them. But when it comes to your wife, she should always go before anyone else when it comes to that. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about like children right now. I'm just talking about when it comes to her family, like brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers type of a thing. Not your kids. That's kind of a different story. But I'm saying, trust me, I know, it really sucks coming second to the man you love. Honestly, when you love someone, if you want to be with her for the rest of your life, then try and think of it this way. Your future family are the ones you'll die with, not your current. Your wife, she's gonna be the one who's gonna ride life with you all the way up till the end. She's gonna be the one who's gonna be by your side the whole time. She's gonna be the one cooking you dinner, making the bed, doing your laundry, sleeping next to you at night, keeping you warm when you're cold. She's gonna be the one who's gonna take over the mama role. She's gonna be the one who's gonna love you with all her heart. I think she deserves to be put first in your life. She deserves it. It's what's right. Yeah, I'm not saying completely abandon your other family, but what I'm saying is your wife is what matters the most. I mean, yeah, your family matters too, but they're not gonna be with you the whole ride. Your wife is. I'm just saying this because I'm divorced. I'm not going to give you too many details, but here's an example of how my husband was there for his sister instead of for his wife. We had a son who died 9 days after he was born. And after my son died, my husband's sister was very depressed about losing her nephew. So, for 2.5 weeks straight, my husband left me alone in bed every night, and most of the days, most of the time he wouldn't come home at all and he'd be gone all day, to get drunk and comfort his sister, while his wife laid in bed, crying alone, holding a picture of her son. Be there for your wives. If your sister calls her a bitch, defend your wife. If your brother calls her a whore, defend your wife. If your mother calls her a skank or a slut, defend your wife. If your wife is depressed and crying alone, and you're off to work, make sure she's okay before you leave. Love your wife and be there for your wife all the days of your life. And you'll have a great marriage. And I'm not saying it just goes one way. The same thing goes for the wives too. The husband goes first. You put the husband first, it's the same thing. But I think it's really, really important to honor each other. A marriage is a partnership through life. You're going to be together forever. And if you don't put each other first, your marriage won't last. And also, it's another thing is if you do have kids, it's the best thing for your kids is to see parents who love each other. Because a child's going to get into whatever kind of relationship that they're raised with. If they're raised with a relationship where the two parents are beating each other or screaming at each other, that's going to be the relationship they're going to get into. But if they're raised seeing their mother and father holding hands, a kiss here and there, hearing them say, "I love you," and have a good day, then that's the kind of relationship that your kids are going to have. Isn't that what you want them to see? Isn't that what you want them to have? So, technically, not only are you doing it to make a better life for you and the one you love, but it'll also, in the long run, help your kids find their own happy lives. So, that's it. That's my advice for all you married folk. Don't ever put each other second or last. You always come first.